Morning, Internet. Welcome to Thursday. Wanted to make just sort of a little brief video today, a reflection of maybe not a false belief per se, but just sort of a change over time in something that a fear that I had that I guess I no longer have in the space of learning to code. So let's get started. The thing that I was afraid of, the doubt that I had around learning to code and being technical was I think around um, two things. One, the ability to spell and making sort of spelling errors, and two is my typing speed and sort of typing accuracy. I would say that when I was younger, up through probably 28, I really had a hard time with spelling, spelling in English, spelling in French, writing characters in Chinese. There was like some part of my brain that didn't really get the spelling gene, and I guess it was just really really hard when I was younger in elementary school, in middle school, high school, even in college. I became very dependent on spell check, and then sometimes I just, even when I was proofing my own papers and stuff in college, I just wouldn't see a spelling error. And in programming, sort of calling the proper variables and defining methods and functions without error is quite important. So sort of when I thought about going into programming, I was really, really nervous, and had a lot of doubt whether or not I should even start if I can't constantly spell things. I'm glad to say that it's sort of with practice and with attention, it's sort of reduced its severity as a problem. So, I mean, I still make occasional spelling errors, but I'm a lot more aware and a lot more attentive to potential places where I can make spelling errors. And it's sort of been nice in the program that I'm in now, and in the 1 month prep program I was in before, to see very competent programmers who still aren't the best spellers ever, right? Like they still sometimes misspell variable names or internal functions in Ruby or JavaScript, and it's just nice to know that I'm not the only one and that you can still be really good at programming or good at programming despite spelling. The second thing was sort of typing speed. When I was younger, I had a hard time with typing also, in addition to spelling, and I was definitely a touch typer, and then I was definitely someone who had to look at the keys where you're gonna type. This was sort of prohibitive in middle school and high school, also in college. There were times where I would have my mom help me type my paper up when I was younger, not in college per se, but before then. And I sort of just thought that the ability to type slowly and misspelling things commonly was just two really good reasons to not program. Um, Similar to improving in spelling, I would say that today I'm able to type, I don't know how many words per minute, but let's guess like 30 to 40, maybe 50 sometimes, which I think for me is sufficient. And I would just say that like I no longer have to look at my keys. I can type really quickly on my text editor like Sublime or Brackets. I'm comfortable in the terminal. It's just much less of an issue than I thought it would be, and it's sort of interesting to reflect back and sort of see levels of improvement. There have been times where I've used typing tools. So maybe to speak and teach us typing is I think what I use in elementary school. There's another program that I bought on Amazon, and then there's free online tools like TypeRacer and stuff like that. We can either link to some of those resources in this video, or we can make another video explicitly about ways you might improve your typing. In any case, we wanted to, in summary, make a video sort of about two things that made us sort of uncomfortable or nervous and thought about not learning a program. Two doubts, so to speak. One was the ability to spell, and the other was the ability to type, both of which have generally improved over time. So that's a great feeling. We'd love to know if either of these issues are are problematic for you. If you've thought about them, maybe you're an excellent speller, an excellent typer, and so it's never crossed your mind. That's fine too. We'd love to know. We'd also love to get your feedback around this video and other videos, particularly around things that we can do better, or content topics that you'd love us to potentially cover. So I gotta go to class, and I will see you again hopefully this afternoon. Thanks for watching. Bye.